Welcome back. To what should be the last part. Will probably be the last part. Last part of Yakuza 3. We're just gonna do some side quests, some sub stories, and that's it. That's all we really have left. Oops. Here, take some extra mode items. What do you mean? What does that mean exactly? It's probably better if you don't ask. Stamina Royale, Trinket Plus, Temper, Collapsible Hammer, Fearless Finding. I'm gonna go losing this now. I can't give you more than one. Those are restrictions you see. My hands are a little tied here. Come on. Just spit it out already. You must be. What's that? Couldn't hear you. Speak up if you have something to say. No? You don't? Okay, then come back some other time. Seriously, scram. Jeez. I have upgrades. Cool. Okay. So I want to check something first. Looks like a yeah. I want to go too. Can I come with you? Sorry, not this time. Change. Kiryu. Let's go to this Hawaiian shirt. Okay, change. I'm in that one. Oh yeah. We're gonna put him in that. Yeah. Alright. Let's start. I guess I should pull up an actual sub-story guide. Okay. Let me just... Google. Where's my Google? Yakuza 3 sub-stories. Boom. Alright, I got the guide. There is 119 total. And we have completed 81 and we have 86 going. Yes, we can do instant room. It takes time. Mickey's Dilemma. Just seeing which ones we got. Last month's winner. And yeah, straight to the top. Okay. Instant ramen takes time. Let's finish that one up. Once I find it, that is. Sorry, here. My eyes are burning a little bit. Instant ramen takes time. Alright. I mean, oops, my bad, not really. I don't really care. I don't even need to, I don't know why I looked it up. I should have just known. Oh, that turned me around. Oh, the frames, please. I remember. Down here-ish. Oh! I might be going the completely wrong way, but, you know. It's fine. This is the pawn shop. I need to go over more. Over and up, I believe. Do I just enter here? Well, how was it? That bone marrow extract just about kicks you in the teeth, but then the pig skins come in to soften sweeten the blow. Soften and sweeten the blow. Fighting fit tonks sure for you. Not to mention the broth so darn good you could drink it to the very last drop and still want more. Another cup. Want a whole nother cup. I cannot read right now. So what do you think? Worthy of the Kyushu #1 star name? Well, I'll be darned. That was actually pretty good. First thing I noticed was the bone marrow. It goes down smooth like Gravy on a water slide. Okay. I gotta say, wrapping it in a pigskin collagen was the right choice. And those thin noodles, absolutely brilliant. Tastes right at home with the broth. I noticed you put a few other goodies in there that balance out the flavor. And as you said, I could drink it to the very last drop. Now, that is the rich tonkatsu. Takatsu. That put us on the map. God. It's amazing. You could condense all these complex flavors into a cup of instant noodles. Nice work figuring all that out. Well, it quickly became obvious that I couldn't just use your recipe. There was always something missing. Seems so I had to think outside the broth. So I focused on methods unique to my industry in order to really pick apart the magic of how it's made. So in order to bring out the rich tonkatsu flavor, had to crush the pork bone, and I mean pulverize it, otherwise the collagen would leak out into the soup. Well, whatever you did, you got the flavor down pat. This is the kind of noodle I'd be proud to put my logo on. Then, send me my creation passes the test? I'd say. It passed with flying colors. Passes with flying colors. I used the Kyushu #1 star branding with my full support. Yes! Now I can eat Kyushu #1 star whenever and wherever I want. Wait a minute, young man. You mean to tell me this was all just so you could eat my ramen anytime? Well, that was a big part of it. So your tonkatsu finally made the grade. Good thing you kept at it. Well, if it wasn't for you, it never would have happened. I really ought to thank you. I mean, who would have thought to use sweet, succulent pig skin from Okinawa, and the way you crushed those thugs, it was pure artistry at work. I'd like to find some way to thank you, mister. Ah, I never caught your name. It's Kazuma Kiryu.
Kiryu-san.
Kiryu-san. I really do appreciate you going out of your way to help me. Here, take this ramen sample as a token of my gratitude. It's a taste sample, but it's been approved by the master, so it's good as anything you'll find in the restaurant. Alright, I'll just throw this into the box. Well then, Kiryu-san, it's high time I mosey on back to the company and boot up the assembly line for these babies. I'll send you a finished product once it's ready to go. Cool. You really pulled it off, huh? I'll tell you, that kid's got a lot of heart. Looks like you found yourself a worthy protege. Indeed. Wish my son had half the spark that kid does. Never thought my logo would end up on a cup of instant noodles. Well, you know what? I can hardly wait to see it. Now I have to work extra hard to keep my customers coming to the restaurant instead of buying it at the store. At any rate, what'll you have today? Nothing, I just wanted to do that mission. Alright. We're gonna save murder after we finish the rest of the ones we have, and then we'll do that one, and then we'll get new ones. Ricky's Dilemma. Ricky's Dilemma. So then he'll start chasing it. So basically, chase battle only. You're the one being chased. Yeah, okay, I've already done that. So. That's not. I'm reading the wrong thing. Sorry. Okay. Elbow drop. Do I have to go up or I went the wrong way? Nope, public park 3 is right there. Hey, you're that guy. Well, guess what? I just couldn't handle it after all. What happened? Well, I slammed that letter of resignation on my boss's table at the club. Then he dragged me into the restroom and started lecturing me to Kingdom Come. Told me to quit fucking around, slapped me in the head, and went back out for a drink. I just don't know what to do. At this rate, I'll never get the kind of work I want. I stick it out and keep doing what I do now. I'll just be miserable for the rest of my life. Jeez, why should I even work at all? Oh, hang on. Let me reopen it. I didn't know there was gonna be a choice. Turn later, you find him getting give him another answer. Okay. Oops, I hit my mouse. Huh? Said there's something you want to do. Still your first year on the job, right? You can't expect everything to go easy right from the start. Why don't you give it some time? If I quit now, then it's all over. If I look at it like I'm in this for myself, then yeah, that gives me a little more motivation. We're hosting some clients at the sushi bar right now. I'd better get back to work. Okay, I'm just gonna... Might look up a thing for the locker keys too, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Domo.
Oh, I had a feeling we'd meet again. What do you mean by that? Seems like you always show up whenever I'm struggling with something. I could always just leave.
Yeah.
No, your advice really helps. And you're the only one I can talk to about these things. Well, what is it this time? Well, my senpai from college just quit his job and he's talking about starting up his own business. He asked me if I wanted to be his partner in this thing. So I got this dilemma over whether I should keep my job at the company or help out my college senpai with his new business. What's the new business all about? Well, that's the thing. What do you mean? Can't you say? It's an IT company. IT? What does it have to do with agriculture? That's exactly right. Thing is, my senpai is really confident this IT business will succeed. Then he says we can put it on the market and we can make a huge fortune. Yeah, I've heard that one plenty of times, don't you think? It's a little late to be starting over in that field. Excuse me. That's what I'm afraid of, but at this rate, it'll take years for me to get any significant building jobs. My colleague's senpai says, even if we don't make bank once the company goes public, millions of yen will start flooding in anyway. I have to make a decision now. What do you think I should do? Do what you want. I think you should do what you want. It's your life, after all. What kind of answer is that? Up to now, you've been telling me to either do either this or that. Be an adult and take some responsibility for the things you tell people. Come again? I'm saying don't give me that flimsy, ambiguous bullshit. I'll take responsibility for any flimsy answer I've given. But I'm not about to take responsibility for some flake who's willing to throw away his dream on a whim. What? It's your fault that I have to throw away my dreams in the first place. If it wasn't for your lame advice, I might not be in this mess. This guy's pretty worked up. I should probably knock a little sense into him. Fine. You want me to take some responsibility? This is my own special way of doing it. Get your notepad ready. Let's go, buddy. Oh. Damn, that hurts. Why'd you gotta hit him? Hit me. Stings, doesn't it? Good punch can do that to anybody. Yeah, no shit. So, what's your point? Physical wounds will heal with time. Excuse me, but sometimes the emotional ones stay with you forever. Huh? Huh? You're saying I have some kind of emotional wounds? Yeah, the way I see it, you're just making excuses. Think that throwing your dreams away will help get rid of your problems, right? Well, running away might be temporary relief, but once you throw away your dreams, you can never get them back. Never. Like, never ever. Even if you do make it big with the IT venture, taking back your dream of designing buildings would be a major struggle at that point. I don't think some flake who can even host his clients right could handle that kind of struggle. It all makes sense now. All this time I've been looking for excuses to run away from my problems. That's why I'm in this mess. Well, I'm glad to hear you figured that out before it was too late. Kind of like I've been in a drunken stupor all this time. Well, if it takes, if all it takes is a few punches to sober you up, then I'm happy to oblige. Thank you so much. I can have this. Excuse me, sorry. Have this as a token of my gratitude. You got a stamina spark. I'm not gonna quit the company. Instead, I'm gonna work my knuckles to the bone and then bone if need be in order to reach those dreams. So long, buddy. Thanks. Boom. 2000 XP. Sub-stories. Okay, there's 3 here. Murder at Cafe Alps. Like to the top or whatever. We are gonna do Murder Cafe Alps. Last month's winner, that's it. Okay. So we'll do last month's winner, Murder at Cafe Alps, and then we'll find more. Okay. Just gotta find it. There's like a lot here. Lost and found distillery. It's one of the last ones. It's called Last Month's Winner. Last month's winner. There it is. Alright. Okay, head to Papa on Namaichi Street. Kankaichi Namaichi Street. Sega Don Kyoto. Smile Burger. Pronto, so... Is he in La Pronto? What? San Daniels. Some spot. Oh, was that that guy that literally was just standing there? Get out of my way, fuck. Yeah, him. I wonder if he's coming. Hey. What? Something wrong? No, no. It's just that, well, it's about the lottery ticket. When I took it to get the money, they told me it was from a month ago. So it's an old ticket and I didn't win squat. They even confirmed it with the machine. But you know what? I actually feel a huge sense of relief. It's going a bit crazy when I thought I had all that money. Good thing I found out before I quit my job. Only makes me sick. I mean, I was acting like a raving a lunatic. I imagine most people would go cuckoo if they thought they won that much. Sorry for putting you through all that drama. Can't even look at money right now. Please take this. 1,000 yen. Sure about this? Positive. I'm going to walk home tonight and cool off in the fresh night air. So long, buddy. Alright. Murder at Cafe Alps time. This one's a biggie. Alright, I just gotta find it. Is it really around the top? Yep, Murder at Cafe Alps. Okay. You can start this chapter 9, but cannot complete it until the final chapter. This is a long one. See a woman handing out flyers. Approach her. Yep. Take you inside. 6 years ago, you write an article. First, go through a whole case like it's a murder mystery, following the trail. So hand you a notebook, which you could find in the valuable section. Your items. From there, you can see the relationships between all the suspects. Which means you can't find him until chapter 12, the next time you're in Kamurocho at night. And that comes around, head to Batum to speak to the man in the hat. Is it nighttime? Yeah. So, Batum. I know where it is, I just... There's no taxi close. God, you suck. Taxis suck. Just gotta go straight up. Oh! Whatever, I'll kill some time on your face. Okay, let's go. Just stop. Just stop giving me this shit. Probably. Nope, never mind, she's moving. Oh, sorry. God, that scared me. Oops. Sorry about that. You okay? Damn, how am I supposed to plant it when his pockets are so full? Which crap does one guy need? Can I help you with something? Nothing. It's fine. See ya. Did I add a sub-story? Murder at Cafe. Oops, I don't think it did. This isn't too away. I think I need to get rid of an item for it. Did not mean to start that. That scared the shit out of me. Whoops. Accidentally hit my mic. So, dude with the hat. I'll leave this guy. Detective Maeda of the Kamurocho Police. Hmm? What a surprise. If it isn't the fourth chairman of the Tojo clan. You know who I am? Hey, you're famous in this town. So, what does the fourth chairman want with me, anyway? I want to ask you about the Cafe Alp murder from 6 years ago. Ah. That shitstorm? Yeah, that was my case. Why do you want to reopen that can of worms now? Trying to find out whether Yuichi Akachi really committed that murder or not. What? Are you saying you think he was falsely charged? Not a chance in hell. No. Why not? We aren't stupid, you know. The police don't arrest people without proof. We have plenty of evidence saying Akechi was the murderer. What kind of evidence? We had alibis, witness statements, fingerprints, and a motive that did it. You've got all that evidence. Could you tell me a little bit more about it? Sure, I guess. Well, don't just stand there. Have a seat. Let's see. What to ask? I'm just gonna ask about everything. Ask about alibis. Tell me about the alibis. As part of our initial investigation, we interviewed everyone who may have been involved in the crime. In the end, the only person without one was Akechi. Nobody else could have murdered Oda. Guess we've got two choices. Either we find Yuichi an alibi, or we find a flaw in one of the other ones. Let's see what to ask. About witness statements. Tell me about witness statements. Somebody witnessed Yuichi Akechi fleeing the scene just after the crime. Heard about that, the waiter. Masaru Kinoshita. He gave a statement saying he saw Akechi. If it was me, I'd probably think Yuichi did it too, but I wonder how I can refute Kinochi's statement. Let's see what to ask. About the motive. Tell me about the motive. Yuichi Akechi had plenty of motive to kill the victim, Oda. You mean because Oda was sleeping with Yuichi's girlfriend, Sawako Otsumi? Bingo! We didn't find anybody else who might have had a reason to kill Oda. So we didn't find anybody else, huh? But what if somebody else did have a reason to kill Oda? Should I ask? About the fingerprints. Tell me about the fingerprints. The deciding factor in Akechi's arrest was his fingerprint. We took and compared fingerprints from each employee with those found on the murder weapon, but the only ones that matched were Akechi's. We concluded that the other prints came from cafe customers and so were unrelated. Sounds like pretty conclusive evidence. Was Akechi really the only person involved who had fingerprints on the murder weapon? So there you go. Solid evidence. If you think we made a mistake, I'd sure like to hear it. Nothing enough to go on right now. Guess I'd better take a closer look to everything that is going on at the time. You know what? Do you know what the Cafe Elf staff from back then are doing nowadays? Sure, I can tell you that much, but I doubt you'll get anything new from them. You wrote the whereabouts of people related to the case in the notebook. Guess my next step is to go visit the people involved. The florist might know something too. I should go talk to him. Alright. Which means you can't find him until the next time you come to Roadshow. You learn some new info, in particular, anyone else's whereabouts. Kiryu. Also get the idea of checking with the florists. Alright. Okay, we're gonna go to the florist first. I got a lot more opened up. Okay. Well, we're gonna go to the florist. Cool. I avoided that dude. Gonna head to La Purgatory. Alright. Oh, ooh. Ooh. Here we go. Should ask the florist about the Alps murder.
You.
Hey, Kiryu. I hear you're looking into Cafe Alps murder. Huh? How'd you hear about that? Don't underestimate my information network. I know everything that goes on in this town. I guess you do. So, do you know anything about the murder? I have the police reports in my database. What do you want to know? About the murder weapon. Tell me about the murder weapon. Ow. The same type of ashtray was found all over the cafe, but oh god, there was one significant difference between those and the murder weapon. Huh? Oh yeah. What was it? What was that? The weaponized ashtray had a chipped edge. So you know how that happened? Day of the murder, a customer knocked the ashtray off the table onto the floor, chipping it. Kechi noticed it while he was cleaning up at closing time and decided to bring it out to the dumpster to throw it away. That's when he passed by the locker room and saw his girlfriend cheating. There's no doubt Akechi touched the murder weapon that day. Nope. Normally the ashtray would have been washed and all the fingerprints would have disappeared, but Akechi noticed that the particular ashtray had been chipped, so instead of washing it, he decided to throw it out. And by that twist of fate, anyone everyone who touched it that day still had their prints all over it. So all the fingerprints on the murder weapon were made the day of the murder, huh? You got Laura's testimony. I have the police reports in my database, but do you know what do you want to know? About the fingerprints. Tell me about the fingerprints on the ashtray. These are all the prints taken from the ashtray. Prints outlined in red match Akechi's. This is apparently the evidence that led to his arrests. What about the other fingerprints? Well, one thing's for sure, none of them match the prints of any of the other employees at Cafe Ops at the time. They thought to be from customers who visited the cafe that day, probably 2 or 3 people. Then one of these sets of prints might be from the real murderer. Certainly possible. So the real murderer's prints could be on the ashtray, huh? Get the ashtray fingerprints. You should be able to get more information from the people related to the case. If you haven't talked to them yet, you better do that. Thanks. You've been a big help. I owe you one. Okay. We gotta go to Matcha Bowl. Fast as fuck. Boy. What is this? Casino. I am good. I do not want to be here. I am wasting time. I need to figure out a murder. Can I use this to put an item out? Do I have that equipped? Alright, put some stuff away. Not dealing with that. Alright, matcha bowl. If I can get unstuck. Excuse me, lady. Alright, let's go down here and then. Oh my god, leave me alone. I got stuff to do, there's a lot. There you are. Dude, I have so much money. Might be quicker to go around the top. trying to get to the place I need to go. Not like I can use taxis. Don't know how I get out. That's another thing. I don't want these stupid items. Are you Sakako Usumi? Yes. What do you want? Looking into the murder that happened at Cafe Alp 6 years ago. There's nothing left to say. Yuichi Akechi might not have killed Oda. If you're gonna find out the truth, I need to hear your account of what happened that day. Let's see. What to ask. Alibi. You were there when Akechi confronted Oda, weren't you? Yeah. I mean, I was the reason they fought, so of course I was there. What happened after that? Did you see Akechi kill Oda? I took off, so don't ask me. Took off? What do you mean? Do you have any idea what it feels like to have your significant other walk in on you when you're with someone else? Talk about awkward. And it would have been even more awkward if other people started coming in to see what the fuss was all about, so I ran out the back door. What did you do after you left the cafe? I went home, but you followed me. We spent the night arguing about breaking up. Of course, I never imagined he had already killed Oda-san. So you're saying you didn't see Akechi kill Oda? That's right. I told the police that too. So nobody actually saw Akechi kill Oda, huh? Let's see what it asks. I mean, I'll go down the list, I guess. Tell me the person seen fleeing the scene. I don't know anything about that. I left the cafe before Yuichi did. I don't know how he left. Right. Okay. I literally got all I need, but... Ask about the motive. Any idea why somebody would kill Oda? Are you trying to be funny? No, I mean, besides your relationship with Oda, did he do anything to make anybody else mad? I don't know. Police would have known if he had any loans at, or anything like that, right? I wasn't particularly close to him, really. We just ended up hooking up that night. I see. Maybe Akechi really did kill Oda after seeing him with Usumi. Ask about the fingerprints. You didn't find your fingerprints on the murder weapon, right? Right. You only found Yuichi. We constantly replace the customers' ashtrays with clean ones, but Yuichi must have been the only one to touch that one. Guess he was just unlucky. Yuichi took good care of the customers and replaced their ashtrays often. I think he must have noticed that one was chipped. Alright, stop asking questions. Are we through here? I'm supposed to be working. Great. Sorry, thanks for the help. Are you trying to break into these lockers? Alright, next. Alright, we gotta go to Nakamichi Street. I do know which street that is, because did something there earlier. Oh, god damn it, I should have went the other way. Let me throw money at them so I don't have to fight. Got him. Moved me so I got super turned around. Nope, leave me alone. Is this not Pronto? Popo, not Pronto. Not on this street. Oh, there, okay. Oh, my leg is itchy. Are you Isa from former player Cafe Ops? Yeah. Who are you? Kazuma Kiryu, I want to ask you about the murder that happened at Cafe Ops 6 years ago. Oh, that. So, what do you want to know? Ask for their alibi. You were at Cafe at the time of the murder, weren't you? Yeah, I think I was closing the register. It was after we'd closed for the night. So you didn't go anywhere near the murder scene, the locker room? Of course not. I mean, why would I? I was still working, wasn't I? What? It's acting kind of funny. Let's see. Witness statements. Do you know anything about the person seen running from the scene of the crime? No, I don't know anything. Only found out a murder had taken place. And Kushina's son showed up looking as white as a sheet. I didn't see the murder at all. I see. Oh, but I did see Oda-san's body. I could still see it. Black. Teresa went to the locker room after the murder escaped. Let's see. Motive. You know anybody the motive to kill Oda? Well, Yo, reap what you sow. I mean, it was bad enough he was always messing around the workplace, but he, going after another employee's woman, get a grip. You make it sound like he slept with other women at the cafe before. Yeah, I saw him hook up with another woman there once. Another woman? Got a name for her? Yeah, I think her last name is Saito. I guess she was dating Oda-san at the time of the murder. I don't see anybody named Saito listed among the people related to the case. She already quit the cafe by that time. I heard she still hung around Oda-san though. So Oda was dating somebody at the time. Alright. Sure, let's ask about the fingerprints. Fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. It's not strange seeing as you're one of the waiters. Just didn't like doing the ashtrays. Always left that to other people. So it's pretty natural my fingerprints wouldn't be on it, I guess. I see. Yep, okay. Stop asking questions. This job is pretty boring, so thanks for helping me kill some time. You can ask me more whenever you... Alright, I see. Kayoshita. What do you mean? It's not like I have anything to hide. I didn't read the first part. She's going... Sounds like he knows more. I have enough information right now to get out of him. Should talk to him again when I know more. Okay. Go to Cafe Alps to speak to him. You'll learn that he saw the murderer leave wearing a cafe uniform, but didn't see his face. Okay. Cafe Alps is over here. I think he's the guy behind the bar. Or is it you? You're Kinoshita-san, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Who are you? Kazuma Kiryu. I want to ask you about the murder that happened at this cafe 6 years ago. Oh, that. Well, I don't know if I could tell you anything new, but go ahead. Ask for their alibi. Where were you, and what were you doing when Ono was killed? I was here in the customer area, cleaning up. I believe you can see me on the security cam. There's tapes. I was in the locker room when the murder took place. Huh? Let's see what to ask. Ask for the witness statements. They say you saw Yoichi Akechi fleeing the scene on the night of the crime. Tell me more about that. Yes, I saw him. That night, Akechi's kun disappeared right in the middle of cleanup. I waited a while, and when he still didn't come back, I went to check on him. That's when I saw him leaving through the back door of the cafe. You sure it was Akechi? Well, I only saw his back, but I'm sure it was him. If you didn't see his face, then how can you be so sure it was Akechi? The man I saw leaving through the back door was wearing our cafe's waiter's uniform. Aside from Oda-san, there were only 3 other male employees working the night. Akechi-kun, a guy called Aiza-kun, and me. And you see Aiza-kun spending the night closing the register on the security tapes. The only person I could have seen would have been Akechi-kun. I see. After that, I called the police and waited at the back door until they showed up. No one tried to enter or leave during that time. So Kinoshita didn't see the criminal's face. Let's go down the list, whatever. Did Oda have many enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I didn't really talk to him much outside of work. I see. Fingerprints. Were your prints on the murder weapon? No, they weren't. I keep thinking that if I had touched the ashtray that day, I would have been blamed for the murder. Right. Stop asking questions.
申し訳ありません。
Sorry, I could have been more help. Thanks for your time. Are you a Detective Kitty-san? Not exactly. Why do you ask?
Yeah.
No reason. I was just wondering why anyone would be looking into the case now. I'm trying to help a friend find out if Yuji Akechi is innocent. Innocent? Think someone else could have been the murderer? It's possible. I see. I would feel terrible for Akechi-kun if he really was innocent all this time. I can't imagine what it's like to be imprisoned on a crime I didn't commit. Especially for 6 years. That'd be horrible. That's why we're trying to find out the truth. If you think anything else, let me know. Okay, I will. Okay. You so. Okay. Cafe Sega. Okay. Going to Theater Square one, no, not the Nakamichi Street one. Okay, here we go. Club Sega. We haven't done any UFO catcher yet. Shit. So loud, Jesus Christ. This claw's too big, like the circle thing is too big. Honestly, the like music is super annoying. The music is so fucking annoying. still hear it. Stop. You're in Goa, right? That's right. Who are you? Looking into the Cafe Alps murder from 6 years ago. What? With their alibi. They say you weren't at the cafe the day of the murder. Is that true? Yes. I spent the whole day at home. Alone? No. Some friends came over and we played video games. And those friends corroborate your alibi? That's right. So it wasn't me. A witness statements. Do you know anything about the man seen fleeing the scene? No, I didn't see anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't hear anything. It's about the motive. Can you think of anybody who would want to kill Oda? I don't know anything. Don't ask me. The prints weren't found on the murder weapon. Next, you're going to start saying I wore gloves. Really? You're wrong. I wasn't anywhere near the cafe that day. Similar prints wouldn't be on it. I don't know anything about the murderer. Just leave me alone. This guy's got, persecution complex. Let me know if you remember anything from around the time of the murder. Don't matter, it's not the deal. I didn't do anything, honest. You have to believe me. Everyone's saying I'm the murderer, aren't they? Aren't they? No. Nobody's saying anything about you. I don't believe you. Everyone hated me at that cafe. They used to harass me. Harass you? How? Someone even stole my wallet, CDs, the uniform out of my locker on the day of the murder. Are you sure the police didn't pick them up as evidence? Absolutely sure. Someone was harassing me, I tell you. Somebody stole Yakuza's things, huh? Oh my god, fuck off. Fuck off, seriously. And now my inventory's full again. This is, I fucking... Where the fuck did it just put me? God. I don't want to do these fights. By the way, do you remember Imagawa? Imagawa, that sounds familiar. Your coworker from Cafe Alps. Oh, Mr. Gloomy. Yeah, I remember him now. Imagawa says he had things stolen from his locker. You know anything about that? What? Think it had something to do with it? Hang on. Yes, look, not judging you, just trying to find out what you know. Well, might have tried to make a quick buck or two off him. All I took was a wallet and some CDs I sold off later. Anything else? Like what? You didn't steal Miguel's uniform. How would I make any money off that? All I stole was his wallet and CDs, that's all. So that's all Isa took. Huh, maybe the police really did take the uniform. Testimony 2. Fuck off, I don't want to fight. What? Fuck, I gotta run past him again. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. Oh my fucking god, leave me alone. Can I just leave? Can I just run out of this? Nope. Funny seeing you here, what's up? Taking one of my clients out on the town. We were in the area, so I thought I'd drop in and see you. Taking your clients out on the town. What you mean you're going to one of those host clubs? Claire just happens to like host clubs, really, it's just a coincidence. Speaking of which, isn't your perfume a bit strong tonight? Oh really, I didn't think so, but... Oh, look at the time. Okay, I've got to go. That Yuko. Who was that woman talking to Kinoshita? That's Kinoshita's son's wife, Yuko-san. You're Kinoshita's wife. How did you know that? She actually used to work here, that's how I know. She worked here, is that so? That's right. She already quit by the time the murder happened, though. And she wasn't on the security tapes in of the dining area, so she definitely wasn't at the cafe that day. See? Doesn't sound like Kinoshita's wife, Yukiko, is involved in the case, but maybe I should look into her anyway. Yakuza. Yep, that's what I thought. Stardust. Fuck off. So annoying. Stop giving me shit. Is that... Looks like Kinoshita's wife, Yukio. Oh, Kitty-san. What brings you here? What can you tell me about that woman over there? Who? You mean Yukio-san? She's been a regular customer of ours for years. What do you want with her? She looks awful rich for somebody so young. She manages a venture-funded startup. Company got popular making products targeted at young women, and it's been growing pretty fast over the last 5 years. 4 or 5 years. So that's all. Oh, Yuya. Who is this? I haven't seen him here before. Is he a new host? Oh, Yukio-san. This is Kitty-san. We owe a lot to this man here. I know he's not a host. Oh, I see. Well, that's unfortunate. This is my company, by the way. If you ever need anything, just give me a call. Sure. Bye now. Tonight was fantastic. We'll be looking forward to seeing you again. Should get back to see Detective Maede. Okay. We're almost there. No, no, move. No, fuck off. Oh, she runs at you too. Fuck off. Nope. Still don't see anything off about any of this. Do you have a minute? It's you. Did you find proof of Akechi's innocence yet? What was that you were looking at? Oh, this. This is a list of evidence we made during the investigation 6 years ago. We're talking so much. Taking such a hard look at this case, I thought I'd better take another glance myself. Can I see that? I guess, but you won't find anything wrong with any of it. Honestly, can't figure out why you think Akechi is innocent. Wait a minute. What's this? What's what? Finally got it. Was it really that simple all along? No mistakes, no mistake about it. Somebody framed Akechi.
Nani?
What? Are you serious? Yeah. I'll explain everything, but first I need to round up everyone related to the case. But it'll turn out fine, you'll see. Okay. Go back to Cafe Ops. I'll get everybody together at Cafe Alps. That ought to work, right? Yeah, that's fine. Got all the evidence I need. It's time to reveal what really happened 6 years ago. No. You shouldn't be running. You should be standing still. Like, I'm tired of doing these fights. So all you're gonna get is shit items. Well, I did as you asked, Detective. I closed the cafe and kicked everyone out. Now, what's this all about? Kitty-san and his friend were here. Would like to talk to you, all of you. I have you here for one reason and one reason only. I'm sure you all remember the murder that took place here 6 years ago. Victim was Yakuza Oda-san, the manager of this cafe. At the time, one of the employees, Yuichi Akechi-san, was arrested for his murder. But did Akechi-san really kill Oda-san? I'd like to ask each of you to think back on that day. Do any of you have evidence, and truly conclusive evidence, that Akechi-san was really the one who killed Oda-san? I've been struggling with one question since the day of the murder. Could Akechi-san actually be innocent? But before I find out for sure, an article I wrote implicating Akechi-san was as the murderer got published. Thanks to Kiru-san here, we finally arrived at the truth of what happened 6 years ago. But if Akechi-san is innocent, that means someone else is guilty. Exactly. But what do you base all of this on, Kiru-san? I need to show them proof of Akechi's innocence, so Usami's testimony. Take that! Usami was the one who saw Akechi and Oda fight the day of the murder, isn't that right? Yeah, but I left in the middle of it.
なるほど。
In other words, she didn't actually see Akechi-san kill Oda-san. Exactly. Only Usumi saw Oda and Akechi fighting, so we can't conclude Uchi Akechi killed Oda, which means the charge against him could be false. Sorry, but it doesn't hold water. What do you mean? Akechi's prints were on the weapon used to kill Oda. That's solid evidence to prove Akechi did it. Is that all you have to say? Ashtray fingerprints.
なんだと?
Huh? What do you mean? This was your case. You had to know Akechi's fingerprints on the murder weapon alone weren't enough to convict him. I don't follow you. Spell it out for us, will you? Is evidence to show, then fingerprints. Ashtray fingerprints. The ashtray used at the murder weapon hasn't been washed because it was supposed to be thrown out. Akechi's prints weren't the only ones on it. That means you can't prove his guilt from the fingerprints alone. Detective, is that true? Yes, just as he says. So you admit it, you haven't have been, well, it might not have been my brother. But that's still not enough to prove somebody else did it. Somebody witnessed Akechi fleeing the scene. That's another piece of solid evidence. Kinoshita's. Think about it. You think the person actively fleeing the scene of the crime is the culprit? When why did they run away? They didn't do anything. What do you have to say about that? Kitty-san, do you have any information to refute the witness statements about Akechi-san? Let's see. Pulling one of the witness statements. I just need to argue that angle. Kinoshita. Kinoshita, you saw Akechi fleeing the scene, right? Yes, I did. Are you sure? I'm not lying. I'm sure I saw him. You didn't see the face of the person fleeing the scene. You said that, right? Yeah. Only saw his back. So then it's possible you saw somebody else. Is that all you got? Police wouldn't have arrested Akechi on just any old vague evidence, you know. There was something that proved the person Akechi-san saw was in fact Akechi. What was that? When Akechi was leaving the scene of the crime was wearing a Cafe Alps waiter's uniform. Only waiters employed by Cafe Alps at the time were Kinoshita, Asia, Imigawa, and Akechi-san. Security tapes show Kinoshita and Asia-san out front at the time of the murder. We also confirmed that Imigawa-san was at home. Therefore, by process of elimination, the only waiter Kinoshita-san could have seen was Akechi. Kinoshita-san, is that true? Imigawa's testimony. No. It's absolutely possible that the person Kimura was not Akechi. I have a statement to prove it. Well, then, why don't you share this statement with us? I have this statement that proves the person seen in the Cafe Alps was not, might not have been. I need to present that now. Imigawa's testimony. There was actually another crime committed at this cafe the day of the murder 6 years ago. Another crime? That's the first I've heard of it. Imigawa's uniform disappeared from his locker in the Cafe Alps locker room on that day. Imigawa's uniform? Yes, my uniform disappeared from my locker. Since you weren't present the day of the murder, When did you notice it was missing? The day after Oda-san was murdered, I came to work. Police were investigating, so I couldn't go in. And once the police left, I looked in my locker and saw that my uniform was gone. Come on, the police probably took it as evidence. I'm sure there were plenty of stuff from the crime scene. Asia's testimony 2. You're wrong. Someone was definitely harassing me. Everyone teased me. Asia-kun, why don't you tell them you took my uniform? You took everything else. The uniform must have been you too. You're so whiny. Bully, police, whoever took it, it has nothing to do with Akechi or this case. Oh, his uniform is the key to this case, huh? What do you mean? I'll show you right now. I show them 2 pieces of evidence that proves that's what happened. Okay, so yeah, Igawa evidence. Present the list of evidence in Asia's test. Okay, list of evidence. List of evidence. And the other piece of evidence is okay, this list of evidence I borrowed from you. There's no waiter's uniform on it. Let's see. You're right. I don't see any waiter's uniform listed. In other words, the uniform disappeared before the police showed up. If the police didn't confiscate it, who could have taken it? It was Asia-kun, right? No, not Asia. Aiza. Asai. Let's go with Asai. He didn't steal things from you. He did steal things from you, true, but he wasn't doing it to harass you. He was just after some cash. Your wallet and CDs make sense, but your uniform wouldn't have been worth anything. Well then, who did it? Oh, you mean the murderer took it? Yakuza. Exactly. The criminal wanted to make it look like somebody else committed the crime, so they stole the waiter's uniform and changed into it. Then as soon as somebody came by, they hid their face and ran out the back exit. Is that true?
Kiryu-san.
So you're saying the person who stole Imagawa's uniform and fled the scene is the real criminal? Yeah. Who might that be? The real criminal is... Yes. This is the only person it could have been.
Kiryu-san, それではその人物の名前を教えてください。6年前、小田さんを殺し、明智さんに罪をかぶせた事件の真犯人とは一体？
犯人はお前だ。木下優子、お前が小田を殺した真犯人だ。
Her? Are you serious? Can't believe it. What? Yukio. You killed Oda-san? An interesting theory. Well, why would I kill Oda-san? Didn't have any reason to do anything like that. Yeah. Yuji Akechi's motives was Usumi-san's relationship with Oda-san. Exactly how are Yuki-san and Oda-san connected? Did anything to prove Yukio and Oda knew each other somehow. And it says I use Psi testimony. Take that. Oda was dating somebody at the time of the murder, somebody who used to work as a waitress at Cafe Alps. What? Is that true? Yeah. And her last name was Saito. Saito. That's Yuko's maiden name. I hear you worked at this cafe until just before the time of the murder. Yuko and Oda-san were dating? I didn't know that. Yuko-san, is this true? Is that true? I don't have to answer that. Yuko. If Oda-san was dating Yoko-san, and Natsumi-san wasn't the only one cheating. Oda-san was cheating too. And that means Yuko-san also had motive to kill Oda-san. So anyone with a motive is a killer. You haven't done anything but hypothesize. Sorry, I was looking down. Exactly. You only talked about possibilities. Do you have conclusive evidence that she murdered him? Conclusive evidence like fingerprints. When they had something with Yukio's fingerprints on it. Business card. This is the evidence. Is that my business card? This business card has your fingerprints on it. We should be able to compare the fingerprints on this card to the ones on the murder weapon. Give me that business card. Let's check it out right now. Wakaso's testimony. We're finished analyzing the prints on the card. There you can go. Kamisha prints. And these are the prints on the ashtray.
Oh!
There. Prints on business card are the same as the ones on the murder weapon. I don't believe it. How do you explain that? Even if my prints are on the ashtray, so what? How does that change anything? What do you mean? I ate at Cafe Alps the day of the murder. I must have just touched the ashtray while I was there. She's right. There's no crime in touching an ashtray. She was just a customer. No, Yukio's lying. I should call her out on it. So it says Wakazo's. No, you're lying. What the hell are you talking about? There's no record of you coming to the cafe of the day of the murder, right, Detective Maide? He's right. We had Cafe Alps employees watch all the security tapes, and they give statements that no other cafe employees, former or otherwise, visited the cafe that day. Wait, Kinoshita-san. That's right. I'd seen Yukio-san's face before, so I would have noticed if she was on those tapes. She definitely wasn't. Which means you didn't come to the cafe on the day of the murder as a customer. So why were your fingerprints on the ashtray then? Fine, maybe it wasn't on the day of the murder. Must have been the day before. It's not that big of an issue. Nope. You had to have been on the day of the murder. If you weren't a customer, you're the real murderer. The only people who could have had prints on the murder weapon were those who finished the day of the murder. How did you come to that conclusion? And to coup de grace, I just need something to prove the fingerprints were made. And boom. The ashtray here was cleaned every day your fingerprints were still on the murder weapon. It means you had to have been there the day of the murder, but the day of the murder, a customer dropped the ashtray, chipping it. Akechi saw the chip ashtray and instead of washing it, decided to throw it out. Since you couldn't have come to the cafe as a customer that day, there's only one time you could have left your prints on the ashtray. You did it after Akechi dropped the ashtray in the locker room. And you witnessed Sumi cheating on Uda. Sometime after Akechi left and before Konoshita came to check up on him, you entered the locker room and murdered Oda. And you put on Imagawa's uniform and went out the back. Isn't that right? Yuki-san, is what Kyu-san says true? Only get worse if you stay quiet. Shut up. Told you I didn't do it.
Yamero!
I give up, Yuki. I'm putting an end to this. What? Do you know something, Kanoshita-san? I knew you came to the cafe that day, Yukio. What? How? I could smell you. It was very faint, but I could smell your perfume from all around the crime scene. No way. Why didn't you say this earlier? I've been in love with Yuki ever since we worked together. That's why I knew the scent of her perfume the minute I smelled it. Sometime after the murder, I happened to run into her again. Eventually, we started dating. One day, I brought up the murder. Her face went white. She felt quiet, avoided commenting on anything. That's when I was sure Yuko has been here the day of the crime. Well, I'll be. But I still don't know exactly what that meant. Or, I should say, I don't want to know what that meant. When I found out Kiryu-san was looking into the old crime, I decided to keep it all a secret. But now, Yuichi Akechi has suffered 6 years for a crime he didn't commit, all because I didn't say anything. It's all my fault. If I had just spoken up, none of this would have happened. Gee, Kinoshita-san.
さあ、もう言い逃れはできないぜ。
優子さん、今一度尋ねます。あなたが小田さんを殺したんですか？
そうよ。私がやったのよ。
Got him. Will you give a statement that Akechi is innocent? Yes. Akechi's son had nothing to do with the murder. Yuko, how could you have done such a thing? It was really just because Oda-san was cheating. Of course, that was what it was about. Jesus. He said he was going to marry me. Excuse me.
事件が起こった日、
だっ
あの
て
日は彼の小田さんの誕生日だった。
Okay, they're
だ
speaking
から
it.
私は彼を驚かそうと思ってプレゼントを持ってお店に向かったの。もうお店も閉まっている時刻だったから裏口から入ってロッカールームに向かったわ。でもそこで見たのは他の女と浮気してる彼の姿だった。私はとっさに身を引いて隠れた。落ち着いて目の前で何が起きてるのか理解しようと努めたわ。そのすぐ後に明智さんがやってきた。明智さんはロッカールームの中を覗いて小田さんと宇佐美さんの浮気現場を目撃すると手に持っていた灰皿を落とし小田さんに掴みかかっていったわ。 言い争うような声が聞こえた後、すぐに宇佐美さんがロッカールームから出てきて、裏口から店の外へ出て行ったわ。すぐに明智さんも宇佐美さんの後を追って店の外へ出て行ってしまった。明智さんと宇佐美さんが出て行った後、私はロッカー、小田さんは私の姿を見てすごいびっくりしたみたいだったけど、浮気がバレたことが分かると開き直って別れ話を切り出してきたわ。宇佐美と一緒になるつもりだから別れてくれってね。その言葉を聞いた途端、完全に頭に血が上っちゃって、気がついたら近くに落ちてた灰皿で小田さんを殴っていたわ。それからは桐生さんが言った通りよ。私はロッカーにあった制服に着替えて、わざと裏口の前で少しして誰かが客席の方からやってきたから、顔を見られないようにして裏口から出て行った。それで部外者の自分には絶対に疑いがかからないだろうって思ったわ。
Several years passed. I ran into Kinoshita-san, and we eventually got married. Started selling things as a hobby, and soon turned into a business. Before I knew it, I grew into a large company. It's been 6 years since that day, and my life's been going so well. I can't believe the truth came out now, of all times. Yuko-san, did you ever think what it's felt like for Akechi-san to have to bear these false charges? What it felt like to be knocked down to rock bottom and have his freedom stolen for him these past 6 years. Think what would have happened if we hadn't revealed the truth just now. How many more years would he have suffered? Only the person who took Akechi-san's freedom away can give it back. You need to turn yourself in. Testify in front of a court and pay for your crimes. Can I escort you to the station? Yes. Yuko. I'll be right here waiting for you when you get back. Saru, thank you. We did it. Extra. Guilty criminal of 6-year-old murder turns herself in. The man originally accused of the crime now stands to be acquitted at a new trial. I was wrong about the media. I thought you just went from one person to the next looking for gossip. I didn't think you cared about the people in the articles. I figured you just forgot about them the second they left your pages. But you've been worrying about my brother this whole time. You even proved his innocence. There are decent people in the media. Thank you so much for helping me. Nosami-san. I also have to apologize for the way I treated you. I want to give you a reward for helping me get a rental for my brother.
Yeah.
Retrial for my brother. You don't owe me anything. As much as I hate to admit it, I didn't do anything on this one. Your brother was innocent with all the work of King. Here, I certainly don't deserve any reward from you. What are you talking about? You did what a real journalist is supposed to do. What do you mean? Sure, you wrote an article saying Akechi was a murderer, and now you've written an article clearing his name. Isn't that the way the real journalist is supposed to resolve things? Sure, but I won't let this be the end of it. Continue to follow the truth until the day I put down my pen. That's my duty as a reporter. I'll be cheering you on. Got 200,000 yen. Alright. Supposed to be a mission here. Maybe in the sushi. It's Kamurocho Lullaby. Welcome, welcome. Sure, the tuna, you got it. One tuna mildly.
Ah,
The tuna they got here today is so damn good. Of course, they're stuck for me, but even so. I'm sorry to butt in like that. The name's Sawada. Guess you could have called me tuna professional or in a fishery. I see someone who loves good tuna. Well, I have to speak up. I hope you're not bothering. I'm not bothering you. Nope, not at all. Big time tuna fan, am I right? Heck, I could tell just by looking at you. Real tuna connoisseur are the ones who always go after the nicely marbled meat. They all look interesting take, but you know, better get your tuna eating in before it's too late. What do you mean? They're disappearing from our oceans. I heard this one big shot scholar guy say that if we keep fishing tuna like we have been, they'll be extinct in the near future. Now you mention it, I think I remember hearing something like that in the news. So now we've got a problem where you want to enjoy your tuna, but you can't in good conscience fish for them. Real killer dilemma, right? It's a tough situation, but all hope is not lost. That's where tuna farming comes in. Ever heard of that? Maybe on the news or something? No, that's a new one. Come on, you've got to pay attention to the news. Why tuna is a jewel of the sea, isn't that right, chef? So if a sushi chef runs out of tuna, might as well close up shop for the day. Tuna is a jewel. Alright, the backbone of our sushi economy. See? That's exactly what I mean. So tuna farming is the way of the future. Farmed tuna will save Japan. Thinking of using my fishery to face the challenge of tuna farming head on. We have this special food for tuna too. Guaranteed to fatten them up bigger than we ever seen in only half a year. I'm looking for an investor of 10,100 yen a pop. What can I call that? Tuna fund catchy name, don't you think? So if with enough investors I can expand the tuna farm once we start bringing in the big money. What do you what's your share? Blah, 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 blah. If you want to invest in the tuna fund, get your wallet fatter than one of my fish. You'll need a juicier opportunity to that much. Fine, I have money. Won't hurt to invest a little. Come on, don't be shy. A real man should dive head first. Even started to eat Sashimi in China. Don't you know tuna sales are going through the roof? Tuna howls and shriekings. More and more people are eating it. The price is gonna soar any day now. That's where my company's framed tuna comes in. If we raise them up nice and big, then sell them off, we'll be rich in no time. Selling shares at 10,000 yen a piece. How many shares would you like? Let's go with 10, I guess. Here, perfect. No, it's settled and just need. I'll send out status updates on my tuna farm via email. That'll be something to look forward to. I'm off to find more investors. Thanks again. I'll see you around.
ありがとうございました。
Kamarocho. Sub stories. Here we go. The Tuna Fund, okay. Did see it, okay. Tuna Fund. Okay. I gotta go to Okinawa. Swada from the Tuna Fund here. How have you been? The tuna farming couldn't be going better, and we're just raising some real whoppers. These farms raised tuna are fatter and tastier than the wild kind. Address: Richie North. Gonna think of it, I did invest in something by the name of that in Kamurocho. To North downtown Reek. It's not far from here after all. Head. Okay. Head to northeast corner of Kamurocho. Spot it. East. This place matches the address of the Tuna Fund. Go inside. Pardon me, sir, but you Is this the office for the tuna fund? The tuna fund? No, sir, it's not. A lot of people have been asking us that lately, though. It's something going on with this tuna fund group. Something's not right. I'll have to ask around once I get back to Kamurocho. Report to Kamurocho. Swatter from the tuna fund here. You have your band, the tuna, growing so fast you've already getting calls from interest buyers, including tuna games. Trying thinking of expanding the tuna farm to 10 times the original size. Just for investments, let me know if you're interested. Tuna fund, huh? I hope that guy's at Sushi G. Oh. Welcome, let's see. Right this way. Welcome, welcome. What can I get you today? Has that tuna farmer been around at all lately? Oh, you mean Sawada-san? Can't say I've seen him lately. Remember you said his office wasn't far from the Millennium Tower. I think he'd rented at the 6th floor of the building. Green rooms reality is in. I think Green Room's reality is in somewhere around Millennium Tower. Got it, thanks. Sorry, Chef, I've gotta go. If that's so, well, be sure to come back again, alright?
ありがとうございました。
I don't know where that guy was. Move.
Huh?
No, no, fuck you. Mention. Head over there and go north of the Matsuya and south of the Wild Jackson. Sounds like it's a green awning. Should be the place. So what is office? The headquarters of the infamous tuna farm. He's got nothing. Here goes nothing. What's up with this crowd? Did you get hoodwinked by Sawada too? You talked big about the tuna farm of his, but it turned out one big peck of lies. I bought 1,000 shares. What's this photo supposed to be anyway? Hope this window gets what's coming to him. What little pension I had went into this scam. If I don't get that money back, I won't be able to afford to live in public housing anymore. So what the bastard looks like. He already skipped town. This office is as empty as shell. Got to call the police and file a report so they can track him down before he gets away. Something's fishy. This place is too neat for him to have run away in the night. So son, I figured you'd be hiding here. Damn it. So everyone was gone.
なんだと
Hey guys, get in here. Give this guy a beatdown so we can run off to Hokkaido already. Come on, get him. Whoever takes him out gets a nice fat bonus. Wasn't trying to con anyone. I even built the damn tuna farm. It's enough out of you. Your Okinawa office was a sham too. When I went there, all I found was some cafe. Wait, you went all the way to Okinawa? Damn. Guess that's nowhere left to run. I think it's about time you paid me back for the 10 shares I bought. Alright, here's your 100,000 yen. To make up for the real trouble I caused you, please take this too. Okay. Not going anywhere anytime soon, so please take them, cook them up or something, whatever you like. Debts paid with tuna figures. Oops, sorry, yep, yes. Huh? Our wallet's gone. Hey, you stole it, didn't you? Huh? Don't play dumb with me, I know you took my wallet. Into your pockets right now, I'm calling the cops, or I'm calling the cops. But why would I need to do that? did that get added to it? Yes. Kiru the pickpocket. Q the collector. Q the pickpocket. Just complete appetizer, go into star, and the owner will apologize for the being full, but he's short-handed, offer to help. Oh, sorry. Wrong one. Steve completed last month's winner. For this from here southwest of the tower. The yellow jacket will collide with the issue. I'll accuse you to go to your inventory. You'll find a strange wallet in there. You have to give it back to her. Show me. Show up. Okay. I knew it. That's my wallet, isn't it? It is. Not sure why I have it, but I certainly didn't steal it from you. Liar. How else would it have ended up in your pocket? Thief. Somebody help. Now hold on a second.
Nah.
What's wrong, Mariko? This guy bothering you? Oh, Tora. Thank God you're here. This guy stole my wallet. Oh yeah? Looks like a thug, alright. Let's not start a riot in public. Why don't we settle this over there, old man? Well then hand over Miriko's wallet. Take it. Said I didn't steal it. Looks like everything's still in order. I'm not missing any cards or any cash. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's how we're gonna do this. You're obviously a crook, and I bet the cops would give you hell if we called them. Pickpocketing's no small offense, plus we caught you red-handed, and we got witnesses to back us up. Seeing as we don't want to disturb the peace anymore than we already have, I'm willing to let you off easy. Got their wallet back, and that's what matters. No need to involve the police and complicate things, right? So how this is gonna play out? You pay up, let's say 100,000, or we pretend this never happened. Got it? Want me to pay you 100,000 yen? Not giving you that much for a wallet I didn't steal. What? Your head too far up your ass to hear what I'm saying? If you like the view so much, maybe I should shove your head up there so far. It'd take a crowbar to pry you out, or you could pay me and keep your head intact.
逃げんなよ。すぐ楽にしてやる。
Wait. Easy. Now how about you admit you were trying to scam me? Yeah, alright. Sure you figured it out already. Rika plants her wallet in somebody's bag or whatever, makes a big deal about getting robbed, and then convinces them to settle things with the payment. They don't pay up, but we come out to set them straight. A lot of people panic when they find out they've somebody else's wallet. It's easy to make them pay a settlement when they're already worked up. How did you get away with this lame scheme for so long? Got fine until you showed up. I just got to her this trick isn't gonna work anymore now that we've been caught. Maybe we should, maybe we could just find real jobs. I'm so afraid of that one day we're gonna try and scam someone dangerous who doesn't fall for it. You should listen to her. Trying to pull crap like this and Kamurocho is a good way to get yourself killed. Quit now before you're bleeding out in an alley. Don't let me on my own trade, old man. I don't care if you want to run your own life, but it's not right to drag your girlfriend down with you. Give me a lecture for her sake, not for yours. Look how scared she is, can't you tell? She doesn't want anything to do with these scams anymore. Is it true? Yeah, it's just... The longer you keep this up, the more dangerous she'll be in. The money isn't worth her life. Maybe you're right. Guess I got some thinking to do. Let's get out of here, Rico. Well, so I don't plan to go super much longer, maybe, depending. But, we're gonna do... I don't know if I'll do any more sub-stories other than the one we have. Which might take a while, so... So we're gonna do one last set of karaoke, all the songs, and then I'll try to do the number one top thing. And then that'll probably be it for the game. Sing karaoke. Alright, I'm just gonna do all the songs, so I don't change myself. Is that the one Haruka was singing? Okay. Alright, here we go. Yes, I think this is the one that Haruka sings. Yes.
Let's go! Haruka, oi! Haruka, oi! Oi! Haruka, oi!
Saying as he sang Haruka.
おいおいおいおいはるかふふふふはるかおいはるかおいふふふふ
Haruka. Oi. Nice. 880, I'll take it. Right. Sorry. Sing karaoke. Summer memories. Music's pumping.
Oi, oi, oi! Oi, oi, oi! Oi, oi, oi! 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 この海でおおいおいおいライナラおいおい
So fast.
ないからおいおイエイおイエイおイエイいいねおい
God, I hate this. This one's so hard. Always just like get screwed on it. Okay. Your time is almost up. Would you like to extend your session?
延長だ。
Let's see here. Sing karaoke. So Saturday Night Love, and then I got Shooting Star. Where's my touchdown? Commercial lullaby. Saturday Night Lover. Oops.
Go, 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 go!
go, 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 go.
It's pretty fast.
Go, 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 go. Hey, hey. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. And two.上げ底なうガンと一発かましてきましょうノンストップだぜこのサタデーナイト
Don't stop.
Go, 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 go
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Go, go, let's party
Don't stop.
Go, 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 goそうくだらん羞恥心なんて蹴っ飛ばして GO Let's go このフロアにみんな切るビートで天に登れ Like a gonna go towards the disco time 今夜 disco time Oh yeah
God, it did so bad on that one. Party, don't stop. How? How did it get an 840? I freaking butchered all of that. Sing karaoke. Shooting star. Lively injections.
Kokoro ni shimiru ze.
Yoo-hoo! Oi! 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 Oi!
うまいな。心にしみるぜ。
Messed up a little bit in there. Just like for some reason my brain wasn't working. Take it. me go. Go, go, go. Time's almost up. Would you like to extend your session? I would like more time.
延長だ。
Alright. Where has your touch gone? It's actually the one I did the best on. Alright, let's do this. Let's get her. Missed. My god, dude. Okay, fuck. Literally hit all the wrong buttons there. Other than like the one like complete thing I missed, did rather well. It's fine. Because I kept hitting the wrong buttons. I want to check something before I sing the last song. Do we have the Haruka one in here? Yeah, okay. Just wanted to check if it was there. Alright, Kamurocho, a lullaby. And then we'll try and do the thing. Last sub-story I have, I won't make any more sub-stories. It's not bad, honestly. I do kind of like it. Alright, but I think I like the party don't stop one more. I did horrible. Oof. I suck. Alright, that's it. No more karaoke. We are done. No, thank you. Oh, alright. It's time to make our way back to Okinawa. And we will finish up. Don't, no. Let's keep this way to get to the taxi. Alright. To Okinawa Airport. Oh! Yeah, we're not gonna find all the locker keys. It's fine. Alright. I want to make sure it's my only sub-story that I have in ongoing. Yeah. Alright. Thought I saw something shining there. Whatever. This will be my last fight. Whoops. Forgot how ridiculous that is. Alright. Sec, let me open up the thing for this. Okay. And you are I'm Aiko. Nice to meet you. Uh-huh. I know what your goal is, don't you? That would be to please the customers, right? That's just the means to the end. And a hostess value depends on entirely on the money she brings in. That's just the way it is. If you don't were a club hostess, if you were a club hostess, you need to make 100,000 yen for every 3 guests you entertain, minimum. Don't you think that's asking a bit much? Not really. A girl who can't even manage to that can hope to make it to the top. Fine. And just would do good. I'm glad you understand, cause it's kind of business. Only the strong survive. Well then, see what you got. Earn enough money to blow other cabaret girls out of the water. Of course, your hostess is only competing against her peers right now, but she still needs to rake in the profit. Keep trying. Eventually she'll get there. Alright, let's set up our game. Everything is S, okay. Lecture. I think next time I stood, it wasn't bad at all. Which is at least requested.
どうしたの？いいの？ありがとう。
Oh, some excellent service shows in proper form. It's on top of our game right now. Cool. Training. Free time. Go to club. Got this, Joe. Service is second to none. It's the top of our game right now. Training. Alright. Relax. Go to club. Not bad, Joe. You're really turning this place around. Nice, nice. Alright. You said your name was Joe. You're actually not half bad. Thank you very much. I'm sure you become top ranking hostess at this rate. You're going. Keep good luck. Kiryu-san, rank went up. I can tell you have both been putting in a lot into it. Keep up the excellent work. Great work today. Let's aim for the next milestone. Total sales. Joe's individual sales. Requested total times. Bonus. Oh, she's number 2. Nice. Let's try and get her, boys. We got this. One more. We just need to hit. So close. Good morning, Kitty-san. Ready to get started? First, take a walk around the floor. We got this. Yes, you people are... You're Nasumi, right? Good. You remember me. I didn't expect you to mature this much during my little tropical excursion. Still, I have my pride as top hostess to defend, so we're gonna have a contest. A contest? How's that supposed to work? It's simple, you just need to train someone to be the best there is. Talking about a number 1 hostess here. Fashionable from head to toe, righteously trained, motivated at the wazoo, yet calm and composed. Those are just the minimum requirements to compete with a girl like me. Got all that down, then let the battle begin. Coordinate your hostess appearance to train her to limit to make her a cabaret superstar. Lean back. Aim for the top. I might actually just keep that outfit on. Encourage this time, just because, like, today we're gonna find a way to keep you motivated and keep you stay positive. How's that sound? That's positive thinking. That honestly blew my mind. You think like some kind of guru. Go to club. Please be good. Oh. Yes. That was some excellent service. Joe's in proper form. Joe's at the top of her game. Expect nothing less from the top girl. Alright, training. Gonna have free time. Let's do this. Go to the club.
Hmm?
Yes. Joe, your surf is second to none. We got this. Just need to hit number 1 ranked. That's it. We're actually just gonna go to the club. I don't think we need to do anything else. No training.
Hmm?
Yes. It's another good one. Got this, Joe. Turning this place around. It's at the top of our game right now. Alright. See how well we did. No way. That means... Did we do it? Joe's individual sales. We got the same amount as last time. Yes! Number 1! You are number 1! That's amazing, Kiryu-san. Raising a hostess to the highest rank there is. That's no small task. I'm sure this will change Nasumi's mind. Well, I'm just glad Joe turned out to be so good. Yes, indeed. From here on out, I'm going to work hard with Joe-chan to make the club even better than before. About that, Suzuki-san, I actually have an announcement. Oh, you do? Please go ahead. I'll be happy to. Wait a minute. Yeah, so I'm quitting. Effective immediately. What? What? I like this club and I love working with you and the rest of the staff. But since I started as a hostess, I've met a lot of people and found my true calling. The job's been fun, but now I want to make even more people meet even more people from all walks of life. And now that number 1 here, I thought it'd be good enough. I'd be good enough to work in Tokyo, the most happening place in Japan. Sigh, well, with an answer like that, how can I object? Alright then. If that's your dream, then go for it. Look like it's back to the drawing board. Did I not finish the mission? Though we lost our number 1 hostess, we managed to drum up some excellent business. I think we'll be able to manage. That's good. The girls aren't getting along too badly either, so I think they've learned something by watching you work. And please take this as a token for your help. 100,000 yen. Alright, Kiryu-san, would you be willing to coach another hostess? What? Again? Doesn't have to be right now. But if you enjoy the satisfaction of slinging out a rising star and guiding her to glory, we'll be waiting for your return. 5,000 XP. $88 out of 88. There's still more, but I'm good. Let's check the completion. 139 out of 620. Hostesses. Coin lockers have 44 out of 100. I want to change myself. Shooting Star, Karaoke Dragon. Bowling. Go fuck yeah, I hate those. I hate the music in it. Well, doesn't matter. I am a lot of hostesses. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna end this one here. That's it for Yakuza 3. I just realized it said pre-mastered. Oops, hang on one sec. Change the title. Remastered. My bad. Okay. But this is it for Yakuza 3. I'm going to be doing Yakuza 0 sometime soon. So look out for that. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.